Hello everyone, my name is Andrew Lee, and this is my introductory video. A little bit about myself: I teach American literature to juniors at Manhattan High School in Manhattan, Kansas, and this is my 5th year at the district, and I've learned a lot from my administrators, and over the years I've just felt a calling to go in that direction. I feel like I would lead a really strong academic community. I really enjoy helping plan professional developments and working and collaborating with teachers in my school and coming up with fun and creative ways to get information across to both students and staff. I will look forward to the idea of providing support for my classroom teachers through evaluations and just being a physical presence in the school and supporting my staff. I also am excited for the idea of helping teachers and students embrace the idea of technology and coming up with creative and innovative ways to use technology in the classroom. I think that that's an extremely important direction that we need to go as educators, because I think, bottom line, I want to create opportunities for all my students to feel supported and succeed in my school. Some supervisor responsibilities that I've experienced. So for the last 4 years, I've had a student intern from Kansas State University, and I've mentored them as they've transitioned into the classroom, helped with writing lesson plans and unit plans, coming up with strategies to accommodate students in the classroom, to meet the state standards, and then helped with how to interview for a job and watch them go through the process as a new teacher, and stayed in communication with a lot of them. One actually still works in our district, and just helped them in the transition through the first year of teaching, which we all know is quite the challenge. I've also had the responsibility of leading a professional learning community that meets 3 times a week. So staff from all content areas will meet in my room, and we'll go over strategies. We'll talk about our advisories. We'll have mandatory meetings put through by the district. So it's just a community that comes together 3 times a week to discuss important information that's going on in our school. We also are in the process of adopting MTSS in our school, and I've had the opportunity to be part of the assessment piece that helps support students both in math, reading, or English, and social and emotional. And that process, or that technology, is called FastBridge. And so I've led several professional developments on using FastBridge, and I'm kind of the head of the West Campus. If there are any problems or people need passwords reset or any help with administering, I'm kind of there to supervise. As far as evaluations, I've had several evaluations over the course of my teaching career, and I would say that there have been kind of 2 different styles of evaluations I've seen from principals. One is that the principal comes in and they sit in the back of the class and they just write and observe and don't really interact, and they kind of just script everything that's going on in the classroom and then debrief afterwards. And that's beneficial because they see things that I don't see, and can really recall every second of the experience. Now, the downfall of that is that it's a 55-minute class as opposed to like a 90-minute block class, which would make that much more challenging. The second way that I've experienced evaluations is through the principal actually getting up and interacting with students, looking at the material, walking around to the different stations, asking students questions, seeing if they've retained the information, and being kind of part of the classroom. And I think that I kind of prefer that type of evaluation over the first. I've also, at Manhattan High School, we've had, on our third and fourth year teaching in the district, we have coaches that come in and observe us. So twice a year, both coaches come in on different occasions. So 4 observations. And they use the Danielson framework and go over what they see in the classroom over the course of 2 years. You get 8 observations. And so I think that the benefit of that is I've really understood what has been working and what hasn't been working and what areas I can grow in and just become a better educator. I would say that overall, all of my evaluations have gone well. I would say that I've learned quite a bit from having different eyes in the classroom. I really wish that I actually had more observations. I wish that I saw my principals and coaches in my classroom more. I think I could really benefit from more eyes and more collaboration. But I'm really looking forward to this class and seeing what I can learn about evaluations. So thank you for listening.